The top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. There's the handoff. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's how you start a national championship game off, with a touchdown on the very first play.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Gonna run it. It's Bush. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made of the play at the 29-yard line.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect with the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He lets it go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down and goal. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Back in the red zone, 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Scanning the field, it's Larson. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's the throw again. Looking deep here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Aggies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. On the move now. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The shotgun running play call. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Aggies.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the 1st quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Dropping back, it's Larson. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Larson. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's a good throw off the play fake. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Larson. Catch lead, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, hey, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with the miss, remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. Going to bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, we're just hearing this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. And they start the drive with an end-around play. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Texas A&M. What an amazing comeback here.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back to throw. It's Larson. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. Broken tackle still going. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Larson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity here. Put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying the old counter play here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. From the shotgun, drops back. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on.
End zone ahead. Touchdown. Dogs. This offense really clicking. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a quick grab. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Aggies. To put them on top now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
And that is a first down gain, moves the ball to the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now here's the toss play. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass. It's Larson. Makes a quick catch. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Big throw caught on the left side. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another passing strike to his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're going to run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Wrapped down the middle, it's Johnson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grabbed by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Larson. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Going to throw for it on third and short. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A heroic effort here on the biggest stage.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
After putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This is one of those moments, the national championship on the line. They need a touchdown right here in this possession. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He hands it off from the gun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Dropping back, it's Larson. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Drop back here on third down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. He gets loose. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To throw, it's Larson. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were not going to catch him that time. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kick, Kirk, to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, then anything can happen. Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Now it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Maybe the last shot here. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.